use that sort of personal language. I think that personal language speaks to the risk that other rights will be at risk as well.
Joyce, I'm so glad you brought that up because I didn't get to the dissent. I ran out of time to read all the way through it, but I'm reminded of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who talked about at her dissents that a dissent now could be the foundation for a future majority opinion in the future. What do you read in this dissent that might give you optimism that perhaps a future court, a different composition, might view this issue differently?
Dissents are written for the future. I don't think the country benefits from a future that involves a highly politicized Supreme Court that waffles back and forth on issues based on whims. That's the tragedy. One of the tragedies of this opinion today is that it destabilizes the court. You know, Justice Sotomayor wrote in connection with cases being decided on the shadow docket, can the court survive this stench? Mm-hmm. That's a problem here, because do we have a future court that restores rights? And then it's just like watching a ping pong game going back and forth. That can't be what the rule of law means in this country. To your question, what does the dissent mean for future rulings? Could, for instance, additional bases, alternative bases be found to protect abortion rights? That's an open question. There is, of course, an interesting First Amendment establishment of religion question here, because some faiths, including the Jewish faith, command women in certain circumstances, particularly where the mother's life is at risk, to use abortion services to preserve the mother's life. So could we see, for instance, a First Amendment challenge that would change the result in this case but not conflict with its analysis? I suppose that that's possible, but we're a ways off.
That's fascinating analysis, Joyce. Thank you for breaking this down for us.